Well, it's a very cold 1st of February for us here, but we do have, this is 234 cows, but we've got 6 in the trailer. So we need to transfer these back to the husbandry. There we go. I need to find the ones that is newborns there. So we did get 10 this morning, which means we can now sell the other ones. There they go, 27 months. So we can sell 10 of them. Obviously I need to move the trailer first so they don't go into the trailer and we can actually get them sold. And then we'll take the money back for the transport fee, because obviously we've bought the trailer, which was $27,200. I have worked out the figures, but we will go and sell this 10 just now, sort out the transport fee, and then we will go through the figures for that trailer. So let's get this done. So that one's there, 27 months, and we've got 10, because it's 6 only fits in the trailer. So $31,250 minus the $1,000 transport fee, which we take back again. So $30,250. And we put back in that $1,000 as well. There we go. So now we've got 230. There is another set of 26 months, so next month as well, in March, we will have another set to sell. There is... No, there's not chickens to sell yet. But the trailers, it was the gooseneck trailer here we've bought at $29,200. It takes 6 cows or 14 sheep, so slightly more awkward transport, but it fills the day out just a little bit if we're moving 30 sheep at a time. So it'd be $1,500 in transport fees for 30 sheep. And if we do that every month, that's $18,000 a year. Because we took the wrong figures to start off with. We were going on a newborn lamb price or calf price. Obviously everything we sell is going to be fully grown. It's $1,000 as in just now for the 10 cows. So doing that for 12 months is $12,000. So in total it's $30,000 in transport fees just for 1 year, excluding the chickens. The chickens are $5 each for transport fee, so that mounts up really quickly as well. But for these totals, I haven't included the sheep, the chicken prices, so it's just the cows and the sheep. So going by that $30,000 in transport a year, this trailer would essentially pay for itself within the first year, because $30,000 of transport fees, and it's $29,200 for that trailer. So I would say that's a purchase that has been well made, because it's already paid off $1,000 of itself today. But as for today, we do need to put some hay into the Angus barn. We can take a quick look. So they were topped up yesterday to about 98,000 litres. They've already used 40,000 litres of that, so it's about 40,000 litres a day, give or take, for them. I assume it would be a little more because we've sold the cows today that would have eaten more than the calves would today. I'm guessing that is how it works. As they get older, they eat more food. Where are we? 26 months there. So next month, that set will be ready to sell and we'll have more newborns. So this barn is now kind of ticking over on its own. I didn't realise because we haven't checked in a while, but we've got 514,000 litres of slurry. 500,000 litres. So this year with the grass fields, we can definitely put that down to save us fertiliser costs. They do need some straw as well. I think these guys we could do a little bit of straw in there, but they will start needing total mixed ration. And it's 2 months for them to reproduce. Then we can sell these lot for $1,500. They're going to need some grass. They were fed yesterday, so not too much with them. And these guys should be okay as well, but we do need to give them water. And at the same time, this is the first of the month. So we're going to get the tanker. That's our first job. We'll fill up both of these sheep pens, the one down here at the yard there, and the other one up at the new area, which also means we can go and buy 10 sheep. No, we were going to put 30 sheep in, weren't we? So we'll go and grab the water tanker, get it full, we'll do this sheep pen down here, then we'll go up and fill both the other sheep pens and buy 30 sheep. So we'll see you up there. Well, we've filled up with water again after topping up the sheep pen down at our yard, but it's a totally different scene up here. It is completely white and very slidey indeed. So we'll just fill up this one, and while it is filling, we are going to go and get 30 sheep for this pen, so that all 3 pens are now active, and we will slowly start to sell ones out of the pen at our yard and bring them into the same kind of timeline as these ones. So we'll just start with these. We'll get 30 of them. Obviously our transport fee we take back, so that's $900. That's the figure we were going off for a start. So it's $900 for buying them, and then $1,500 for selling them. So we'll buy these, add in the $900. There we go. So now we have 30 in there. We need to give them some food, and obviously the tanker should be ready to move over here to give them water. There we go, that is the money added in now. This should be ready to move over, and we'll get that. In fact, we'll start the little tractor up now because it might take a minute to warm up. It's not been used in a month or two. So we'll leave that running, and we'll go and transfer water into this pen, and then give that new pen some grass bales. We could maybe top up this one as well. Right, we'll just turn around here. I'm not sure what to do with this space kind of here. There's not really much we can do with it, I don't think. And obviously there's no room down here for anything because the sheep pens have taken up quite a lot of room. But considering the value we can get from each one, I think it's worthwhile just leaving this field as it is now and keeping some of it grass. Right, we'll get this topped up, then we can go move over some grass bales. No, that wasn't going to work. I blame the snow. Right, that should work this time. There we go. Right, we'll leave that filling. We can go get this tractor and give them some grass bales. We do have 3 and a bit pallets. Let's quickly check the productions. Something tells me there's not enough room still. No, there's about 5,000. Yeah, so we can get 10,000 litres of wool into there. That is still quite full. I'm not sure how much fabric's sitting at both spinneries as well, because they haven't been moved over in a little bit. That should be, we'll deactivate that now. It's getting quite low, only 3,700 litres left. We've got 15,000 litres in storage that we need to move over. I can't remember what this is maxed out, but I'm not sure if it's going to take it all, to be honest. But we've got 3,200 litres of bread. That's what it's saying there. I don't know if that's right or not. This is obviously still going, so we've got French fries to sell this morning, and however many croquettes we've got, it won't be right. Well, 3,500 litres. That's fantastic, and almost 2,000 litres, or it would be 2,000 litres by the time we get down there. We've still got plenty of starch. Premium potatoes are being used while they're being made. So is the vegetable fat. It's being made and used. Starch is the same. So everything's kind of working out just now. Definitely no contracts. Right, let's have a quick look at the sale as well. A bigger header if we get a big combine, but I don't think it's worth spending 61,000 on that at the moment. And we've got no need for a chopper either, because we aren't doing anything to make it into silage like corn. So we'll go and load these bales into that pen. We can give, in fact, have a quick check here. Yeah, they could do with a bale as well, and I'm not sure what the maximum is with these guys, but we will chuck in as much as they take. So let's get that done. think that's enough grass bales for them, but as we've only got a couple bales left here, we now need to load up some grass bales from the main yard and take them up here for storage, because as you can see with the weather, we are definitely not cutting anything anytime soon. I think it's going to be the second day of March maybe until we can get the grass done, especially our fields as well, not just here. This should take... What happened there? Oh, there we go. Right, let's have a quick check. Oh yeah, that's more than enough to keep them going. They could do with a little top up of water as well, just to get the pen completely full, but there's no point going up here for maybe a few thousand litres, 7,000 litres of water. There's only 30 sheep in there, so I don't think they're going to go through it that quickly. We do also need, I did think about this, we've only got this bale fork just now. And we've got the trailer sitting here to put wool into. No way to load them. So we need to buy a little pallet fork for them. Well, for that little tractor. But both sheep pens are now full and they're looking happy. Eating already. So that's us getting going with that pen now. It is now operational. But let's get back down to the yard. We'll need to load up some straw. This is another thing I was thinking. Should we get a smaller trailer with a gooseneck hitch like the animal trailer we just bought? I'm thinking a little flatbed thing to move bales for this. Or is it worth just moving a lot of bales at once with the trailer that goes on this truck, the step deck trailer, and just bringing a massive load up with the telehandler and just throwing them all in the shed? I think it's maybe worthwhile doing that actually, because it's not like we're going to need to do it every couple of months. If we are, we'll just load up the trailer with a lot of bales. But now that we're getting the sheep and they're kind of not reproducing yet, but they will be bought every month essentially, we're going to be buying sheep and alternate the pens they go into. So I think it's going to be a wise idea to really stock up on grass. And we obviously need to split our fields as well, because we will need lots of hay, because they are going through, well, around 40,000 litres between the days. I think it's about that, because we skipped forward at about 8 o'clock in the morning yesterday into this month till about, I think it was about 7:30 or 7 o'clock. So it's around 40,000 litres every day they're taking. So 80,000 litres a month for the Angus cows, which is quite a substantial amount. So now we need to really look into buying another field that is just going to be, we can rotate it between barley and grass all the time, because we don't need to do a different crop for it. But we'll go and get some bales loaded up, take it up there, drop them off, so we've got plenty up there. We don't need to worry about it last minute. And probably skip into tomorrow, or we could go and check the productions. What prices? A quick look. There's no traffic on this road. A quick look at the sale price. Close is still going to be another bit off, yeah, till April. Yes. Where's, they're down the bottom, aren't they? Here we go. So there's $7,006. So February, we've just missed the peak, but it's still $7,000 a pallet, and we've got 3,000 litres sitting there, so that'll be a nice bit of money in there. And French fries, this time is June, 1,300. A little above the lowest price, but I can't moan at that because we can't keep them. Right, there's nothing else I can think of we need to sell. Oh, we've got 18,000 litres of milk, so we'll need to move that pretty soon. Soybeans, we're keeping that for the vegetable fat production at the potatoes. And barley, 45,000 litres. When are we? Not until June. So it's still quite a while off for the barley harvest. Right, let's go and take a load of grass bales up there, drop them off at the sheep pen. Then we'll head back down with that telehandler and low loader thing, step deck, down to the production area and see what we can sell for today. I just realised we went away up to do that and we left this Jeep sitting here running with a trailer on it. So we'll need to go and park this just now. That's the next thing. Where are we storing all this equipment as we're buying it? Because we are running out of room here again. That shed is basically for storing bales now. A couple of production items. We've got 4 pallets of clothes there, plus whatever's down at the production. I suppose this doesn't really need to be kept inside. I wasn't going to park the tanker in there either because it's far too slidey. But this can be kept in here, just to the side out of the way. As long as we can still get in for our loads of milk, I'm happy enough. I think that will do there. Right, we'll get this parked up and then we'll go down. I'll get the grass bales done first. And then we'll do a little time lapse of that and we'll see you down at the production area. Well, I just moved everything around at the production area. So we've got 3,000 litres of clothes to take back up to the farm with us, 4,900 litres of croquettes, and 3,500 litres of french fries. The clothes shouldn't sell here. It's just these other products that should be one go. $39,329. That's brilliant. We're back up to $120,564. We take the clothes back up to the yard, drop them off. All we need to do for today is feed grass to the small sheep pen, more hay to the Angus cows because they're down to 50,000 litres. They will last overnight, but they'll only be left for about 10,000 litres by morning, so there's no point in doing that just now. It's only just come up for 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so a whole different atmosphere down here again. There's no snow, so unless it's all melted away, but up at our sheep pen it was just white. Right, we'll get back to the yard, drop these off and get the animals fed. Well, it's going to be quite a busy night for us. I didn't realise there was a limit to animal pens for PC. It turns out there is. So at the moment we have 14 sheep on board with us from the pen in the yard, from the small pen, one of the first ones we bought. So it turns out we have to sell one of the animal pens. Whoa, there's some bumps there. It turns out we've got to sell one of the pens that we've already got. Now since we've got, I'm going to take a wide turn here, I've got the trailer on. Since we've already got the one sheep pen in our yard, the big one, and these two at the same size here, it made sense to bring the sheep from the one we've got in the yard up to here. We did buy the farmland that we need to put the chicken barn in, and it was $43,545. It's meant to snow again soon. The snow has kind of melted away here. It's still pretty cold. It's about -2 just now according to the weather. So we need to split the sheep up. We have some higher value ones that's probably going to be reproducing soon. We're going to put them into this pen. And the younger ones we're going to put into that pen over there because they are the oldest animals in that pens there. Obviously these are just today, I think they are. So we need to get this done hopefully before the snow comes, which I think is about 9 o'clock tonight. Obviously this is going to take a while. It's going to take a couple hours because this only takes 14 sheep at a time, and we have, I think it's 60 actually in that pen. So we need to get going. But yeah, in order to get the chicken barn, we need to sell the sheep pen that we've got. Quite annoying, but it's got to be done to progress. That also means that we can't get the cow barn. So I don't know, we're going to have to think of what we're going to do, because we need to keep the cow barn we've got because it's got the Angus cows and they really make the money for us at the moment. The chickens I've worked out are going to do, well, I would say very well, to the point that it is worth keeping or getting the bigger barn anyway. I'm going to hit that sheep a minute. Right, oh, that's the wrong one, that's the one we need. Right, we'll offload these into here, I'm assuming. Right, so that's the animal dealer, and no. Why is this not working? Am I doing something wrong here? That's the ones on site, and that is the dealer, so it's not picking that up for some reason. Whoa, what's happening with that sheep there? If I close the doors and just pull forward a bit. Will this work now? Nope. I take it you can definitely transfer them between. Can we? Let's try and just drive right in. Oh, there's a sheep in the way. Come on, sheep. Well, you can't get closer than that. It is right on the trigger, so as long as we can still reach it. There we go. Ah, okay. I take it you have to be parked right on it then. Right, so we have 5 of these at 24 months, so they will reproduce again pretty soon. I'm taking the higher price ones into here. So we're moving them over. And 9 of them, because the trailer only takes 14. It's going to take a few loads. This is where it'd be beneficial to have the other trailer. However, it was much more costly at the time. Looking at it now, we should have probably just went with that big Wilson trailer for the truck. Or at least the AM19 trailer. That way we could have done all of the sheep in one go, to be honest. We could have cleared that out and started demolition of the sheep pen today. I don't know how much we're going to get for it because we don't know any of that until it is empty with sheep. But as we're putting more in here, we need to remember that because there's more animals, we need to put more grass in and keep on top of the water more regularly. But that's them in there. Hopefully they're happy enough and they all get on. The ones that's in there just now are quite young, so hopefully this is going to work out. But we'll continue on. Hopefully the snow just stays off for a little bit longer. We can get all of these animals up here out of the way. Why is he stopped there? Right, we'll crack on with this. Get all the sheep up here to the different pens. I'll see how much we'll get for the old one. So we'll see you in a few hours. Well, we're back from selling the croquettes and fries. We also got $37,961 for this old sheep pen yesterday. And we're selling a couple things this morning. We've got $40,401 left in the bank. We've also paid another $100,000 towards the loan, so we've now only got $500,000 left to pay. We are looking to put in a shed in here, quite a large one. It really does kind of fill this area out, and it gives us plenty of room to store all of our machinery. So like our plough and cultivator is not just lying out in the yard with all the tractors and, you know, all this grass equipment. It's all just lying everywhere. We've even got the mowers sitting outside through the winter as well. We could make room in one of the other sheds, but it means moving all that bales about, and we're going to end up in the same place we are. There's not enough room to store everything. So we are going to get a shed in there next month. But I think we'll leave the episode there. We've done not too bad. Tomorrow there should be another 10 Angus cows ready to sell, so it's another $30,000 into the bank. And then the month after, we have all the clothes to sell. We've got 5 pallets in that shed, and I think there wasn't any just now, so I'm assuming we're going to have another maybe 3 or 4. We need to unload this anyway. We should have another 3 or 4 pallets by then, by the start of April. But we'll keep an eye on the prices this time and see if it's going to be better on the 2nd day of April or the 1st day. See when it rises the best, and then we can sell everything we've got. And we could probably put that all straight towards the loan as well. That's going to be another 100,000, I would hope. Maybe not quite that, especially with this Angus cows selling. We are definitely going to be able to put another 100,000 in April. So we'll leave the episode there. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again in the next one very soon. Thanks for watching.